Throughout all of human history, down to and including this time period, people have reported encounters with things that just couldn't possibly be real. It must be a figment of their imagination. And yet, once having an encounter with something of this nature, that particular person, more than likely, would be encountered again and again and again. Why? What are we talking about here? Well, we're talking about demons. We're talking about demons that do not possess a flesh and blood body of their own. They're not alive in the traditional sense, inasmuch as they're walking around. No, but they have the ability to project any image they wish to project. And if at first, within the first encounter, you can't be coerced into inviting this vision into your world, then the next encounter is going to be more insane and more impossible than the one before it. Why? When a person is encountered, when a person experiences this kind of visitation, it's because they've been deemed to be susceptible, vulnerable. They are on their own. They are standing alone. All that separates them from it is the level of their spiritual prowess. And for all of that, that is not going to be enough. No, because demons are spiritually stronger than are you. And demons are persistent. And once having targeted an individual, they're not likely to break off the hunt. We're talking about beings, entities that feed on your fear. That's their food. That is their food, your terror. And each time one of these visitations occurs, it is more pronounced, it seems to be more devastating and all-consuming. And at the end of this encounter, the one thing most people will tell you is, I felt drained. It was as if something was feeding on my spirit. I felt exhausted. I felt empty. I felt like I'd been violated. And no matter who I told about this encounter, I couldn't get anyone to believe me. And these people, their lives are changed forever. Visitations, encounters with something that is so insane, so impossible, that it couldn't possibly be real on any realm or any level of being. And yet, they had experienced this encounter. And they experienced it again. Why are these people being targeted? Well, because they're standing alone. They're standing outside of Jesus Christ. And without Jesus Christ standing with them, they are not going to prevail in the long run over these entities. These entities are sucking you dry spiritually, and that has a direct effect on your physical well-being as well. While you still can, while there's still time enough left for you to do this. Accept and believe that Jesus Christ is your Lord and Savior. Become one of Jesus Christ's own while you still can. And when you do, you will never again be standing alone. And when you do, you will never have to worry about an encounter with one of these feeders. Until next time, this is Stephen. Talk to you when the wind shifts. See ya. Bye.